It's Liv's world, and we're just living in it. Wrestling fans, today here on the channel, we've got the winner of the Women's 2026 Royal Rumble. We have Liv Morgan, WWE Mattel Elite 119. Her latest figure. We're going to review it. We're going to rip it. We're going to rank it using our advanced metric system score. What score will she get? And we're going to answer the question, is this a must-have, must-add figure for your collection? We are X2 as nice, twice as nice. Wrestling card pack openings and all things wrestling. Subscribe. Wrestling fans, we have a sizzling hot figure review and ranking today using our advanced metric system. But before we get started, hit that subscribe button and start collecting with us. The 5 metrics we'll be using are: 1, new in box. How does the figure look new in box? 2, we're going to grip and rip and open her up and see how she looks loose. 2 is loose. 3 is the market. What kind of market does the wrestler and figure have? 4, the price, value. Is there any value? And the 5th metric is the wow factor. We'll add them all up, give her a total points scored and a final ranking score, and answer the question, is this a must-have, must-add figure for your collection? First metric is new in box. How does the figure look new in box? We're going to check her out here. If you see this one on the shelves, make sure you snatch it up. It's not going to last long. Series 119. Mattel Elite Liv Morgan. The packaging looks pretty good. We've got the standard Mattel Elite packaging that we've been seeing for quite a while now. Of course, we don't have the full shell, so we'll have to kind of look down in there to see the bottom of her shoes. On the side, we have that side panel and the sticker of authenticity there, certified authentic. And on the back, not the best picture in the world of Liv, but it does feature her in the attire that she's featured in this figure, so that's pretty cool. This series also includes Ethan Page, Braun Breaker, Dexter Loomis, Dirty Dominic, and John Cena Collector's Edition. So, Liv Morgan, Series 119. Mattel, empowering generations through play. And, of course, on the side, we get a really good side panel picture of Liv with that Women's World Championship, which she's trying to win back as she has now won the Royal Rumble, looking to get her title back. And this is the Mattel Elite, a little bit shinier version. We'll compare it to the Mattel Basic Belt here as we get it open. But new in box, pros and cons of new in box. Pros, easy access. The Mattel Elites are really easy to get into. Same picture as the figure, like we said, and a great side panel on the side. That's probably the best picture on the packaging, is that side panel. Cons to the figure, easy access. It's a pro and a con, as we have seen many people pulling the switcheroos in the box stores. They'll put a figure in there and take it back. So that is a negative as well. A con, a pro and a con, the easy access. Second, we have not Liv's most glamorous pick here on the back. Not the greatest picture of her here on the back of the box. And then the 3/4 shell is always a con. Give me the full shell. I want to see the whole figure. So there are your pros and cons. New in box, I'm going to give it a score of a 7. It's time to grip and rip and set Liv Morgan free. Here we have set her free. She is in her shell. And there's foot kind of messed up in the shell there, but nonetheless, let's get her out of the shell and start the loose figure review and ranking. We have set Liv free, and of course, this figure is one of the latest editions of Liv Morgan. You have the Dirty Dom shirt on up top. Comes with that Women's World Championship and the Liv nameplate. Shiny Mattel Elite version, very nice. We get a long-haired version here of Liv. And you get this new outfit that she's been wearing here. I don't even know what to call this here, but... And then the boots here with the white accents here, which allows you to see the straps and all. So very nice there. We get the Elite articulation here. So very nice, Dirty Dom. You can do the Dirty Dom dance, baby. Very good. Loose figure. And on the back, we have the logo here on the pants, on the shorts. So very nice. Liv Morgan, the latest WWE Mattel Elite 119. Let's talk about it a little bit here. Of course, this head scan, when I saw it new in box, I was hoping it'd get a little bit better, but to me, her neck, see how it's kind of sticking out a little bit there? She looks like a turtle kind of sticking out. Not the greatest neck scan on Liv. And if you could see Liv in the back, I mean, she has sort of a short neck. Here it looks like kind of a long neck. So that, to me, that doesn't match up very well. The head scans on the Divas figures are just, in my opinion, the hair pieces, the hair molds that they do are just terrible. And this one falls right in line with that. To me, it just does not look good. It does limit a little bit the ability to move her head as well. It's not going to really turn any. So you have a little bit of limited mobility there, but it does look okay. I mean, it is Liv Morgan, so it's a great attempt. I think it's a good attempt here. The new outfit looks pretty good. It looks better out of the packaging than in the box as far as this outfit goes, because it's in that 3/4 shell. It's kind of hard to get a good idea how good the figure is. But the head scan is still a problem for Mattel with the Divas figures, and this one doesn't pass the test either. And there's just something about the Liv Morgan head scan here. I mean, to me, you look at these, it just doesn't match at all. I think it's okay. I would have liked, there's something about her eyes and lips that just don't match very well for me on this figure. But it is a cool figure. It's definitely not one I'm going to pass up if I see it in the stores. You're going to want to snatch this up as we get into market here. But loose score, pros of this figure, we definitely have the updated version. You got Liv's world title, the Dirty Dom shirt, the new outfit. The cons, of course, the head scan, the lips and the eyes, and that hair piece. Just not what I would expect here. But let's get into a ranking score. A ranking score for loose out of box. Liv Morgan Mattel Elite 119 comes in at an 8.25. Our third metric is market. And there is a very good market for Liv Morgan figures. There's a high demand and a stable, unflooded market. We don't have a ton of Liv Morgan figures, so that bodes well for picking this one up and possibly reselling it on the secondary market. Other Liv Morgan figures include Mattel Elite 69, 85, 103. This marks her fourth Mattel Elite figure at 119. And then the basics, 110, you got the Heritage 152 series. And the Netflix Raw was a re-release of her 2-pack, the Showdown with Ronda Rousey 16 and Showdown 25 with Dirty Dom. We, of course, just did a figure review and ranking of this figure, so make sure you check that one out. And we are going to look at the shiny belt versus the basic belt here. Elite belt versus basic. We'll get into that bonus coverage here today. But great market for this. She is a top star with a pretty limited, unsaturated market. And she is poised to win another world title at WrestleMania. So that's something to consider. The market for this is really good. So will she become a saturated market? Only time will tell. I don't think so. And it seems like most of the Liv Morgan figures that have been produced, other than that Netflix Raw, the Netflix Raw seemed to be a heavily produced figure. A lot of her figures were not overly produced in that particular series. So very strong market for Liv Morgan figures. And with that being said, she gets a market score today of a 9.25. Our fourth metric is price and value. Like I said earlier, if you're able to see this one out in the wild in the store, you'll want to snatch this up because it's a very good upside in the secondary market, which we just discussed. But price, you have your standard Mattel Elite price, which is a little high right now. Hopefully those prices will go back down soon. But you got your standard market price. That's one thing. But the upside and the value on this, that has a big upside on this figure. So I do believe it'll go up. And I've already been looking at some of the prices on eBay. This figure almost made me not want to do a review on it and just straight sell it, because the new in-box on these are going for upwards of 70 and 80 bucks already. So I think I paid around 40 on eBay, but I got a really good deal from a seller that was looking to unload it quickly, and quickly I got it. So I did do a review on it. I paid $40, but if you can get one in the store, my goodness, snatch it up, because definitely a great upside on these Liv Morgan figures. And most people aren't as picky about some of the details like I am, and maybe they really like this figure. I like it okay, simply for the fact that it's Liv Morgan. I like that aspect of it. But the figure itself, to me, the realisticness of it does leave a little bit lacking here. But the price and the value metric here, you're going to get good value on this figure. I definitely see it going up in value. So with that being said, we're going to give it a value score of an 8.5. Our fifth and final metric is the wow factor. And Liv Morgan figures definitely have the Liv Morgan effect, the Liv wow factor to it. She's just got a beautiful smiling face, and when you see it, it's like, wow. So she's got good looks, that is for sure, and it definitely helps to sell a figure, I believe, as well. So wow factor, she has the natural wow factor here, just being Liv Morgan. But the figure, it has wow factor too, because it's Liv Morgan, right? So not the greatest Liv Morgan figure, but a lot of that has to do with those hair molds again. And then I just wish they could make her lips and eyes a little more realistic here, but it still has a very good wow factor. You've got great upside and everything too. I don't know that that really factors into the wow factor, but seeing Liv with the title is very nice as well. In 2025, she had an amazing run as champion, won that champion versus champion match in Saudi Arabia. What a year she had. So to commemorate that 2025 year, what a great championship figure here of Liv Morgan. So we've got a wow factor coming in high here because it's Liv, baby. Her figures are hard to find and the wow factor's high. She gets a wow factor score of a 9.25. We've added her point score up, and Liv Morgan Mattel Elite 119 today here on the channel scored a combined point scored of 42.25. So very nice score. And that comes out to give her a final ranking score of an 8.45. While I was not super thrilled with the hair mold, overall, you definitely get an updated version of Liv. You get that accessory as well, that Mattel Elite Liv Morgan plated title, the Dirty Dom shirt, the new outfit, and it's Liv Morgan. So you can't go wrong there. You do get one extra set of hands. So a very good score, an 8.45 for Liv Morgan. Time to answer the question, is this a must-have, must-add figure for your collection? And I think it just depends on what type of collection you're going with. If you collect any and all things WWE Mattel Elite, then you're going to want to add this collection. If you collect any and all Liv Morgan figures, you're going to want to add this figure for your collection. However, if you're a casual fan, I actually prefer the 2-pack basic Liv Morgan over the Mattel Elite, both with really high scores. I think they both look great. I actually prefer the Mattel basic here from the 2-pack over the Mattel Elite. But if you're looking just for the play figure, you could pass on the Mattel Elite and get the basic. So overall, I think it depends on your collector type. If this is a must-have, must-add for your collection, you're going to have to decide what's important for you. Bonus time's all about the belts, baby. We're going to check out and compare for you right here, live on camera, the Mattel Elite Liv Morgan belt and the basics. So I did say on that other video, make sure you check it out. That 2-pack is awesome. In fact, I actually like the Liv Morgan 2-pack figure better than this Elite figure. But this belt is very nice. It's just not got that gold shiny gloss to it. But the scale and everything is right there on point. Same scale as the Elite. We just don't get that color, that gold gloss to it. So, you know, the Mattel basic belts have really gotten better. Still shines a little bit in the light, but not quite like the Elite. But I do like the basic belts now. They're getting a lot better than they used to be. So just wanted to check that out and show you that live here on camera, compare those. But if you like wrestling figure collecting, hit that subscribe button and start collecting with us.